Well, welcome back. Talk You Decide 2020. We are only 35 days away from the November presidential election, and the South Carolina voter registration deadline is this week.
Greenville County Elections Director Conway Bellangia joining us live now. Thank you for being here this afternoon. And the voter registration deadline is fast approaching, as we all know. How can people make sure they are registered to vote in time?
Okay, first and easiest way is to go to scvotes.gov, put in your information. That site is very specific, so make sure that you get it in there correctly as you are registered. You can see if you're registered to vote there. If not, they can help you get registered to vote. Deadlines this weekend in person. We'll be here Saturday from 9 to 1. You can go online until midnight on Sunday, and Monday is the last day for a postmark for an application to be accepted within the 30-day period. So those are the three ways to make sure you meet your deadlines.
So Conway, when does in-person absentee voting start, and can you tell us more about that in-person absentee and how voting works?
Okay, in-person starts statewide on Monday, October 5th. Every county is required to be open for in-person voting. In-person absentee voting, you show up at the site, usually the voter registration office. Some counties will have satellites. Greenville has 4 satellites, but we won't be opening the satellites until the 12th of October. But in absentee voting in person, you show up with your ID, you'll sign an application, vote your ballot, and you're done. There's nothing to do through the mails. It's a pretty simple and easy process. It is really the easiest way to vote absentee is in person, either at the county election office or at a satellite site somewhere in the county.
And curious about this, how many absentee ballots have you already mailed out?
Greenville County has mailed out about 28,000 at this point. Statewide, that number's about 100,000. So just to give you an idea of the interest in the election, those numbers are way ahead of our schedule.
And Conway, what about this mess with the signatures on absentee ballots? Sometimes we're confused. It changes every day. It seems like a new decision's coming from the higher courts. What are you telling folks, regardless of what's happening in the court system, as far as sending in these absentee ballots?
Well, first of all, the voter has to sign. That's first and foremost. Secondly, the witness. We don't know, it's changed 3 times over the last 5 or 6 days. We tell voters right now, if you are in doubt or if there's in doubt, get it witnessed. Just go ahead and get it witnessed. Therefore, there's no question, it's done. If you don't have the opportunity to have somebody witness it, date it, put it in the mail right away. Because right now, according to the courts, a witness is not necessary. But they could change tomorrow. But if you go ahead and do it and get it in the mail, but if you have a chance to get it witnessed, just go ahead and do it.
And Conway, just real fast, what about election poll workers? Are you guys having a shortage right now? Do you still need workers to sign up to help you guys out? The citizens of Greenville County have stepped up. We have a full house for poll workers for November. I think we were very blessed in having people to come out and sign up as long as they go through the training and then show up on election day. We'll be in great shape come election day. All right. Well, thanks so much, Conway. Just want to check on that because I know some parts of the country having some shortages. But Conway, thanks so much, and hopefully things will be smooth sailing come 35 days from today.
Thank you.
Well, the deadline's this week in South Carolina. If you need to register to vote, this Friday is the last day. You can do it in person. If you register online, the deadline is next Sunday before midnight. Now, if you mail in your registration, it must be postmarked by next Monday. That is October 5th. Registered voters have until October 30th to request an absentee ballot. And again, it's a lot of information. You can go to scvotes.org or .gov, I should say. It's a great source for all of your election information to get it, make sure you're registered.